chase it. Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Sunday to you all. I hope that you have had an amazing day thus far. If not, it's about to get that much better. So if you're watching me live, go ahead and let me know where you're watching from. Rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from tonight. And let me know if the music is too loud. If it's too loud, put a number 2. If it's too loud, for number 2. So listen, y'all, I'm kind of in my zen place right now. I had to take some deep breaths and exhale before I did this live. And I've been in that state pretty much all day, and I'm going to touch on that in a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled, single mom to a 2-time #1 best-selling author with books that were in the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor, and I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everyone. Tonight, I want to talk to you about the 4 M's that I am focusing on in 2021. And when I tell you today has been just so clear, you know how you kind of pray and you ask God for direction, like what is your new year going to be, or what is it you're going to be working on? And it was so clear to me. Today, I spent the day really brainwashing myself. I spent the day literally downloading things and allowing my subconscious mind to receive the truth of God's promises. I literally took the day to let my eyes and my spirit receive what is for me. And what I mean by that is I literally spent time doing affirmations, watching visuals, and really surrounding myself and overwhelming myself with wealth, the consciousness of wealth, the feeling of wealth. And when I was watching the different affirmation videos that I have, it was so strong in my spirit to where it felt like my spirit was crying out. Like the feeling became so heavy, I almost wanted to cry. Not a cry of sadness, but a cry of yearning, a cry of receiving, a cry of saying, this is you. Your spirit knows who you really are. And because we have been taught as a whole who we truly are, we reduce ourselves to just being a mere human walking the earth and trying to make it every day. But the truth is, you are a spirit that lives in a body, but not only are you just a spirit, you are an extension of God. You are God on the earth, right? That's what the Bible says. Are ye not gods? And so what does that mean? That means that there is literally no lack. That means there are no limits. That means you can become whoever you want to become. You can create the life that you actually want to have. And today I took the time out to create my life, create 2021. And for me, when I tell you that wealth is one of the biggest aspects of what 2021 will look like, it's that. It's written, it's finished, and that literally is it. And so for me, it's settled. It's settled in the heavens and it's settled in the earth. And so one of the M's that I'm going to be focusing on in 2021 is manifesting. But not just manifesting, manifesting millions. That's the second M. Manifesting millions in 2021. Period. In many different areas of business, many different industries, but literally manifesting millions in 2021. And the truth is, there are many of you who should have been millionaires already. There are many of you who should have been multi-millionaires already. That's the truth. Whether it's through the concepts and ideas that God has given you, whether it's through the money that He actually allowed to come in your life that you should have multiplied, whatever the case may be, many of you should have been millionaires already. And all it takes for you to manifest that is to have a mental shift and to make the decision to have it happen. Once you make that mental shift, you receive it as done and move forward in that direction, everything will align. And so for me, that's it. Millions will be manifested in 2021 for Sharita Leon, period. So that means all of Sharita must be present. That means all of the gifts must be present. All of the facets of who I am. No dimming of the light. No not being able to say certain things because somebody else may feel a certain way, or this business model may contradict that business model. None of that. Anything and anyone that does any type of trying to put a cage or limitation on who I am will no longer be in my life, period. Period. Anything or anyone that tries to put any type of limitation will be removed. And that is the type of magnificent obsession that you need in order to have drastic change in your life. What are the drastic changes you're willing to make so that way you can actually have what you desire in your life? If you're on a mission for wealth creation, if you're on a mission to create millions, there's going to take a dynamic shift not only in your thinking but in your environment. Are you surrounded, or do you have access to anyone who has that way of thinking or has already accomplished those goals? If not, you have to find your way into those spaces. And so I'm very clear. 2021, manifesting millions. Those are the two M's right there. The third M that I am focusing on in 2021 is marriage. That is a focus. Like, there have been times where it's like, yeah, that's what I want, whatever, but not really clear. I get too busy with work and business and everything else, and not, it's like, okay. But no, it's a clear desire and distinction that will manifest in 2021. Marriage to my amazing king, period. That's what's going to happen. Settled in heaven, settled in the earth, it's done. The fourth M is mini mansion. Mini mansion. In 2021, home ownership is it. It is finished. But not just any house, not just your first regular starter house. No, that's not what we're doing. That's not what's happening in 2021. In 2021, it's the mini mansion. It's a mini mansion of what I have seen in my spirit to actually live in and to manifest. And this is the declaration that has been made and is settled. Are you bold enough to make your declaration and do the work to see it come to pass? Are you willing to be so laser focused so that when you see the manifestation of it, are you willing to change your mindset and be engulfed and overwhelmed with all that you want? This is going to require literally overwhelming your spirit, your subconscious mind, with only that of what you actually want. So literally, I'm constantly reprogramming my mind. I'm constantly building up my spirit. I'm constantly building my subconscious mind, even while I'm sleeping. When I'm sleeping, I'm listening to auto suggestions. While I'm sleeping, I'm listening literally to affirmations that align with what it is that I'm manifesting. That's literally building me up so that way it becomes second nature. I have plastered what it is that I want in business and have to add on more to it. Everything that you see, hear, touch, feel must be so intentional that it has absolutely no choice but to manifest in your life, period. That takes a higher level of discipline, a higher level of sacrifice, and a higher level of staying still. Still enough to hear what God is telling you to do, still enough to visualize it every single day, still enough to feel it every single day, to believe it, to murmur it in and out day by day, literally letting those words come out of your mouth. And if you move in that level of discipline and that level of belief and faith, things have to manifest, regardless of what take place in the outer world. Regardless of what takes place, your focus must be on what it is that you said you're going to manifest. Let me tell y'all something. Today, when I was spending time just visualizing and meditating, doing my affirmations and looking at my future, right? There was a level of opulence, there was a level of servitude that the people that were in that video had, that every single person on the earth should have. Every single person should live a life of opulence and abundance. That is a birthright that we all have. Yet and still, most people don't believe that that's for them, nor do they believe they actually deserve it. And that is the only reason why they don't have it. What is the lifestyle that you want to create for your children? What is the reality that you want to create with your children? Amen, Queen Rose. And it is so. I don't got somebody to agree with me. You know it's a wrap. I just had me and the Holy Spirit. It was going to be done. But now I got Queen Rose with me and it's a wrap. What is the level of lifestyle you want to create for your children? I was watching this visualization and the video had a family on the yacht. It was a husband and wife and their daughter. And they had the couple come on the yacht. They had the staff on the yacht, greeting them, serving them. You just see the joy and lifestyle. And that little girl doesn't know anything but opulence. That little girl doesn't know anything but the fact that she's supposed to be served. That little girl doesn't know anything but the fact that they go on vacations to their summer home and they have a yacht. That's the only thing that little girl knows because her parents created that lifestyle for her. And as I watched that, and I'm almost getting emotional now, as I watched that, I thought about my daughter. I thought about all of the things that I want her to experience. She already experiences things that I've never experienced. Like, I never had a nanny, okay? I never had a nanny, right? I never had something that she's been able to experience, and I thank God for that, but there's just so much more. And as I watched that couple, I visualized myself, my family, on our private yacht, on vacation, enjoying life, being served. And this is the thing. Being wealthy is not just about the possessions. It's about becoming the highest version of yourself. There's a higher level of expression that you can actually give to the world when you are in a place of abundance. A lot of us can't even tap into our creativity or flow the way we need to flow because we're wondering about the bills. We're wondering about the time that we don't have. So we can't even operate at our highest self because we're not in abundance. God needs us to be wealthy. Why? Because he can use us to be a blessing to other people. That's our highest expression of being able to bless others by having. We can't bless people with stuff that we don't have. It's time out for just praying for folks. How can we create more for them? By having, by showing the possibilities. One of the books that I read said this: you don't help the poor people by being poor. You help poor people by becoming rich. You help poor people by becoming rich and by them being able to see what is actually possible. Somebody is waiting for you to walk into your wealthy place. Somebody is waiting for you to walk into your purpose and call. So that way they can see that it's with them, for them too. That's right. Somebody is waiting for you to show them the possibilities. Somebody has to see you. And one of the things that kind of vexes me a little bit with a lot of these videos that you might find on YouTube when it comes to manifestation and abundance and affirmations is that most of those videos don't have anybody that looks like me. Most of those videos, when they show you the wealth and the people traveling and the nice cars and the nice houses, most of them don't look like me. Which is another reason why it is my duty to get to that place, because somebody else that looks like me needs to know that that is their divine right as well. For hundreds of years, we have been bamboozled into believing that we should not have when others have, when the truth is we come from royalty. That's the truth. So we have to get back to our initial state so others can see us and know that there are other ways of becoming and that way of living is for them as well. It is so much bigger. It is so much bigger than a dollar amount. It's about creating a different mindset, creating possibilities. It's about impacting lives on a greater scale. It's about coming back to who we actually are. And so for me, it's done. Like, it's done. By any means necessary, it's done. And so all of the gifts are being activated. All of the sides of me are being activated. Some may be uncomfortable with it, and God bless you. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Nothing. But there's too much out there for us to win, for us not to. There's too much. There's too much. So the 4 M's for me, honey, in 2021, manifesting millions, marriage, and many mansions. That's it. And everything that I do will revolve around that. Everything that I do must align with that to create that. Period. And in the midst of all of that, the mission, extra bonus M, the mission statement on my life now manifest. As I do that, other people are being impacted by it. So I hope that you've taken the time out to really intentionally plan your 2021. And I'm not just talking about New Year's resolutions, right? Because the truth is, the stats show that people by week 2 are done with them. But what is the magnificent obsession that you are going to create to ensure that your 2021, regardless of what happens in the world, you manifest it? You can say, this is what I said I was going to do, and I actually did it. This is me coming into my full self unapologetically. What is that thing? Or what are those things? What does that look like for you? What will be your mantra for 2021? What will be your mission for 2021? What are the things that you need to do? Don't let a new year just be a cliche. But what are the people that you're going to employ? What are the coaches that you're going to employ? Because now I need to get new coaches, right? I need to have a new team. I need to have a strategic people in my circle. This is the thing. When you are living a mission-filled life, you're not an individual. It's not just about you. You need to surround yourself with the proper community. So now I'm looking at establishing my team, establishing it in such a way where everything needs to flow in a certain way and it's done. Who do you need to have in your life to help you do that? What coaches do you need? What mentors do you need? What businesses do you need to be a part of and or start? What books do you need to be writing? Like, all of the gifts, the creative side of me, the singing, the writing, the acting, the financial literacy side of me, the Forex trading, the cryptocurrency trading, the investing, the mobile home investing, like all the aspects of Sharita Leon, y'all gonna see in 2021 by the grace of God. And no one can stop that. No one can stop that. No one can stop you. No one can stop you. So write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision, make it plain. And let's make 2021 amazing. Amazing. By God's grace, it'll all manifest as you do the work. So I thank you all for watching. Y'all stay tuned because y'all gonna see them 4 M's and the movements that are created behind them to manifest. I thank you all for watching. Once again, until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life. Be blessed, everybody.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money.